When investing your money, you are looking for the highest return, right? But what about you? Are you investing in your life to generate the highest results from your life? Most of us don't consider ourselves as an investment. But if you invest in the right areas of your life, you are not only going to make more money, but you'll have a happier and more meaningful life. In this video, I will share 11 ways I invest in myself. Some of them are things that I haven't shared anywhere else, like skincare. For a long time, I didn't care about my skin. I used regular soap instead of face wash, and I thought real men don't use skincare products. That was my MO until I turned 30 and realized I was not getting any younger. Since then, with much convincing from my wife, I have started investing in skincare. I'm applying so many serums, vitamins, creams, and God knows what. I don't know much about them, but thankfully my wife does. She's the one who is taking care of the products. As you age, your skin also starts aging and you need to take care of it. It doesn't matter whether you are a man or a woman. The earlier you can begin, the better. Old me would have never said this, but I have started to enjoy my skincare ritual. Taking a few minutes each day to pamper myself with skincare products is a soothing experience, and I feel good about myself for doing it. What did you think? That it's natural? Next, premium apps instead of free apps. I used a free Canva account for years to do my design work. While the free account was great, it was also limited. Most features such as resizing a design or removing the background of an image are not available with the free plan. However, I was hesitant to invest in the pro plan. I used multiple hacks to accomplish what I wanted, and it took a lot of time and effort. This is called the trap of marginal thinking. We worry about the small cost we have to pay instead of the overall benefit we can get. Lately, I have made it a habit to invest in premium tools. My most recent purchase is vidIQ Pro. This is an analytics tool for YouTube. I tested the free tool and I liked its features. I can get some of these analytics from YouTube for free, but I can do much more with the vidIQ paid plan. Don't focus on the marginal cost you have to incur today. Think of the future benefits you can get from it. Talking about one's future, you can't ignore your health. Health is an area in my life that I don't like to compromise. I regularly work out at a gym which requires a paid membership. Occasionally, I pay for personal trainers to get workout plans based on my needs. Next, I invest in protein. After reading Outlive by Peter Thiel, I realized the vital role protein plays in our nutrition. I have 2 protein shakes every day and sometimes a protein bar. I also take fish oil, multivitamin and vitamin D3. Even if you don't have money to invest in your health, you can invest time. I work out 4 times a week. That's 4 90-minute sessions every week. Then I invest 8 hours of my time sleeping. Lately, I have also started taking cold showers in the morning. Except for a gym membership, you can do the rest by only investing your time. And you don't necessarily need to go to a gym. You can start by running or doing bodyweight exercises at home. Do not ignore your health. Next, I invest in entertainment. My wife and I love to watch movies and TV series. Once a month, we go out to watch a movie in a theater. I have also invested in Netflix and Amazon Prime memberships. Yes, you can find almost any movie and TV series for free. So why pay a monthly subscription? Because free is not necessarily free. There's some sort of a sacrifice. You download a movie only to realize that subtitles are missing or the next episode is not in the exact resolution. On the other hand, with a paid subscription, you can watch anything whenever you want. It saves where you post. You get to watch them in high definition. Most of all, it saves me a lot of time and frustration. There's a time when you need to prioritize your convenience over price. Part of your spending should be for your convenience. Investing in entertainment is essential because after hard work days, nothing makes me happier than a good meal and watching some Netflix. Online courses. Why join an online course when all the resources are free on YouTube, right? This mentality was holding me back for 12 years. Whenever I wanted to learn something, whether it was playing the guitar, SEO or investing, I used to consume countless free articles and videos trying to learn on my own. The first reason was my ego. If someone else could learn on their own, why can't I? The second was marginal thinking. I didn't want to spend a few dollars when most of the knowledge was freely available. But now, if I need to desperately learn something and can afford it, I immediately buy without hesitation. An online course saves time. Instead of trying to figure things out, I get expert knowledge within a short period. And unlike jumping from one YouTube video to another without having a sense of direction, a course takes you through a structured path. You get a wholesome knowledge for a fraction of the time. That's why I stopped learning on my own. Next, I invest in productivity tools. I recently got myself a second monitor and I realized what a fool I've been for not buying one before. If you are doing any work requiring a computer, get a second monitor. The ability to open multiple things on different screens alone makes it worthwhile. Take writing YouTube video scripts. I can have my research on one monitor and do the writing on the other without switching tabs back and forth. This may seem like a slight improvement, but trust me, it can take you a long way. Also, having a bigger monitor is good for your eyesight. Before, I used to experience eye pain at the end of the workday because I had to focus on a tiny laptop screen, but with the bigger monitor, I rarely experience eye pain. Books. I have been reading almost every day since 2015. I believe in reading so much that in 2018 I launched my own online bookstore. Each morning I read a non-fiction book. Usually I read for about 30 to 45 minutes. The book I read depends on what's going on in my life. Do I feel stressed? Then I read about philosophy or meditation. Am I falling behind in my health? Then I read a book like Outlive by Dr. Peter Thiel. I'm rotating between 3 to 5 non-fiction books at any given time. And before bed, I read fiction. There's no set time limit. I usually read until I can't comprehend, then I fall asleep. Reading helps me to learn new things as much as to ground me and calm me down. For me, it's an antidote to social media addiction. Imagine how powerful it is to download well-crafted thoughts and teachings from some of the best humans to walk on this earth. That's what reading is, and what a privilege it is to do that every day. YouTube. I started my YouTube channel in 2018 and honestly, I'm not happy with how it has grown. Part of the reason is that I am trying to do everything. This year, I have decided to invest in the channel. The first thing I did was hire a YouTube editor. This saves up a lot of time as I'm a busy person. Before, I would record many videos and they would be there for months because I couldn't find time to edit them. I could have published a lot more if I had hired an editor earlier. Next, I invested in a vidIQ Pro plan. It helps me to easily optimize my videos, look at analytics and take the guesswork out. It also has AI suggestions that provide potential tags, title improvements, potential keywords and a whole bunch more. If you are a YouTuber, I highly recommend vidIQ Pro. I'm not getting paid to say this, but I'll add a link in the description below. Next is meditation. I got into meditation around 2017. Back then, I listened to many podcasts that recommended meditation, so I decided to give it a go. Since then, I have had a sporadic practice. Most days, I meditate for 10 minutes in the morning. While I'd like to say that it really calms me down and helps me relax, I usually zone out in my own thoughts. Even though I have been meditating for 5 to 6 years, I still consider myself an amateur meditator. This is a habit that I like to invest more of my time in because in 2018 I visited a silent 4-day meditation retreat and experienced deep sense of pure calm and joy. That was the most clarity I have felt in my life. Since then I have tried to replicate it with my own practice but haven't had any luck. If you are interested in meditation, read Mindfulness in Plain English by Bhante Gunaratana. That book is a good investment. Investing time in meditation helps me to carve out several minutes where I do absolutely nothing. Investor philosopher Naval Ravikant says, meditation is intermittent fasting for the mind. Too much sugar leads to a heavy body and too many distractions lead to a heavy mind. Time spent undistracted and alone in self-examination, journaling, meditation resolves the unresolved and takes us from mentally fat to fit. Relationships. Since I got married and became an adult, I have realized that your friends and family and the good times you have with them is what matters in the end. Once you come to a certain age, probably after leaving university, it becomes really hard to make new friends. If you want to continue your relationships, you can't just lie around waiting until somebody invites you for something. You need to start reaching out. I have a list of friends and family I maintain and regularly keep in touch with. I go to the extent of adding reminders on my calendar to call them. There are several pillars in your life that you shouldn't ignore, and relationships are definitely one of them. Finally, I invest in making money. Investing a part of your income is investing in yourself. I make it a habit to invest about 20% of my income in mutual funds and the stock market. 90% of it is invested in low risk, low cost investment funds. The rest go to the stock market. I do this for two reasons. The first is obviously to make money. If you have ever learned the magic of compounding, you know that a small amount each month can amass to a lot of money over a long period. The more money I invest, the sooner I can retire. On the other hand, I invest money for my security. Who'd sleep better at night? The person who has enough money in their bank or doesn't. Money gives me a sense of materialistic safety that I can't get anywhere else. That's why I started my own business, launched an online course, and started this YouTube channel. I'm always dabbling with multiple things that would make me more money. I like to have multiple sources of income so that if one fails, my life won't fall apart. That's it for this video. These are some of the ways I invest in myself. Some of them require money while most of them require time. Usually, parting from my money creates pain. You don't want to lose your money. But when I spend money as an investment, I feel good about myself. I feel like I'm putting that money to good use. Most of us don't realize that money is also a tool to make our lives better. If you can solve a problem with money, you don't have a problem. What are some of the ways you invest in yourself? Add a comment and let me know. I respond to each and every comment I get. Until next time, keep crushing it.